Hi friend, thanks for joining this video blog, and you're most likely watching this because you received my email about taking control of your lifestyle and stress, or you've been watching my videos, right? So I want to make a fun analogy here for you of stress in the body and how we carry stress in our bodies. So think of stress like each marble, it's a stressor, right? So let's say this is money, right? Oh, stay right there. This is money. This is like maybe relationship. Oops. Maybe this one it's your worries around COVID. My marble's not gonna stay there. Maybe this marble here represents a boss that is driving you crazy, or a boss that never listens to you. So picture, you got the idea. Like all these different stressors are just like each stressor is a marble and they're just floating around you. But then something happens. You start getting consumed with the stress. And picture this cue, like this is a Buddha, this is you, by the way. You in a perfect state of harmony where you are disease free, you not worry, and you're just in your joy, harmony bubble. That's how we kind of supposed to be, actually. This is the example of like somebody who has still the stressors outside, but it's not in the body. Okay, bear with me. Now think that this jar now is your body. The jar is your body, and you got all these marbles now inside your body. Those are the stressors. So the money stressor is not just stress out there. You start, like, let's say, um, obsessively worry about money. So that stressor is not outside you anymore. That stressor is in your body now. Then that relationship is really consuming you. You are in a state of fear or anger or resentment. Then you start carrying that inside your body as well. Then you start becoming very judgmental about COVID and how people are treating COVID, the people wearing masks or people not wearing masks, depending on the side you are, and you become just consumed with those judgmental thoughts. You carry that inside you. And then you start just becoming you negative. You're complaining all the time. You're trying to get the promotion work, and your boss doesn't give you that promotion, or those coworkers are making you crazy, and you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning stressed out about what you're going to do with your life because you are miserable. Boom. That's stress in your body. Here is a full version of you being completely stressed out. When you're just a body with regular stress around you, you have stress, but you're not carrying in your body. And that way, stress does not kill you. It's not going to create any disability. It's not going to rob your joy. But once you become stressed out, it's like you are this heavy jar with marbles. You are carrying that weight. Think of that each of these marbles as a stressor. It's putting weight in your body. It's also blocking the energy in a lot of places in your body. Very easy to illustrate that. Let's say when you're not stressed out, you have a lot of energy flow, right? The cup looks empty, but there's energy. Air, I can put water, anything that I decide to have here as air or water is going to flow. There's a clean energy flow inside here because there's no blocks. So if I put water or air here, things are very soft. It can move around. There's no blocks. Now, if I try to fill up this jar with water or air, yeah, it's going to move around, but it's going to have to go around all these blocks. So these marbles also represent the blocks we start carrying in our body. So we just don't start feeling heavy and dense. Think of energy, right? Dense and heavy, kind of sluggish. But we also think of it, each of these marbles are energy blocks in the body. I'm going to give you a great example. Let's say this is a big one. I bought a bigger one on purpose. Let's say this is a childhood wound that you still carry. Let's say you still carry a lot of resentment around your parents or around your high school boyfriend, something. Those emotions become energy, and you literally carrying the energy around your body. For some people, it can be right around the heart. And what happens if you have any blockage around the heart? You're gonna have, most likely you're gonna suffer some kind of heart disease. Let's say you have that blockage around your stomach, you have digestive issues. So having blockages, like carrying stress in your body, will be like having marbles in your body. And in fact, that's how we can define tumors. When the energy cannot move freely in your body, it will create some kind of condition in that particular area in your body. For a lot of women, it's breast cancer. Now, I'm not saying here, please don't take this wrong. I'm not saying that you are consciously creating all the diseases in your body. Of course, we're not. This is unconscious. And that's why I'm bringing this conversation. When you start carrying a lot of stress in your body, each marble representing a stress, some, sorry about the knife, and some are much bigger than others. If you're carrying all this in your body, they're going to affect your health. So what is your intention? To unload the stress. That's why I created this program, the 8 weeks program, so you can start unloading the stressors out of your body. Now we're going to start with the small marbles. Of course, what are the small marbles? The foundations. We're going to start working mindset. Then we're going to work on your nutrition, because if you're not feeding your body properly, you cause in the body a lot of stress. You take care of your nutrition. We're going to take care of your breathing. Make sure you're breathing properly so your rib cage can move. You know that improper breathing patterns can cause anything from like low levels of energy, like fatigue, to neck pain, back pain, constipation. It can cause so many problems. So we're going to take care of your breathing. We're also going to take care of your exercise program. Okay, I'm going to take a look on your movement program and make sure you're moving your body every day. You don't need to go to a gym. I will teach you how to promote movement, how to have a good fitness program without leaving your office. Okay, this, my office that you see right now, this is my workout room as well, and it's very small. Okay, then we're going to address sleep in recovery. Okay, you got to sleep. Then we're going to address something called emotional intelligence. You're going to help me to understand what is happening with your body emotionally, because emotions are in the body. And that's the problem. When we put these marbles in back there in the body, they're stressing the body, there are emotional stress. So it's not the money problem, it's not the relationship problem that's causing you the stress, it's your perception, it's your relationship to that stress. So that's why we also going to talk about a little bigger marble, which is this emotional, psychological stresses that are silence that you might not be noticing every day. And as if you've been watching my other videos, I'm talking about, of course, the obvious stressors, right? Like the small marbles, nutrition, hydration, breath. They're small, but they're very powerful. Okay. I don't want to take one of these in my head. So, and then we're going to address some deeper emotion issues. Now, in this 8 weeks program with me, we're not going to be able to go deep into emotional issues. That will take 6 months to 9 months for us to work together. And if you decide to explore some emotional healing after the 8 weeks, you get credit. That credit of, from working with me for 8 weeks will roll over towards you work with me for another, 4, 5, 6 months. But this 8 weeks will give you a great knowledge, at least, of what is stressing out your body. And there's power in this knowledge and superpower in you applying the knowledge, meaning with my help, I will give you very simple tools, very simple strategies that you can start implementing right away. I'm not interested in giving you anything complex and complicated that you're not going to be able to be successful. My intention, of course, because I'm always, believe in my product and I'm investing in your success, it's absolutely my intention that in 8 weeks, you see some big shifts. And I know by research that all those cases, like I put there, diabetes type 2 or depression, a lot of those cases get reversed in 30 days. Now, I don't diagnose, I'm not a doctor, okay? And I'm going to help you with like what a dialogue you want to have with your doctor. For example, I'm going to teach you what type of blood tests you want to have next time you go have a physical. Okay, you are not most likely checking your inflammation levels, your CRP or your cytokines level or your T3, which is a thyroid marker. Your MD is just asking for some regular tests that your insurance covers. I'm going to give you some extra tests that most of the time insurance covers as well, and some you might have to pay out of pocket. And it's worth because it will give you a much deeper reading profile of your health. So after 8 weeks, you're going to leave that program. If you decided that you're done, you don't need to work with me anymore, that's fine. You're going to leave those 8 weeks feeling empowered, having a lot of knowledge, and I'm going to give you 30 days after that to watch a lot of the content on Fit to Thrive, my program. It's about $700 just to join the program. You watch 2 hours video just in nutrition, an hour video on exercise and movement. There's another hour video there in addressing limiting beliefs. All those things I'm going to be addressing with you. But instead of having a 2-hour conversation with you about nutrition, I'm just going to say, watch the module nutrition and then come talk in our session where I can customize your program for you. That's why I'm doing this one-on-one and not in a group. And again, this is a great opportunity to work with me with a very affordable price because I don't have the big overhead. I'm not paying a lot of rent anymore. I'm able to offer some shorter programs like that. And because I want to have a lot of time off right now, I'm only accepting 3 clients. So first 3 to contact me and pay, you have to pay, that price is in full. The first 3 people to contact me are the people in, and if you're the 4th person, you're going to have to wait about 10 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks for me to do that again. And I will do probably a little bit of a higher price. So this is not a scarcity strategy. This is an incentive for you to take advantage of this program right now. And I will offer again in about 8 weeks, starting from next week, 8 to 10 weeks, I'll offer that again. It will probably be about $150, $200 higher. So there's an incentive for you to start right now because it's a win-win. You start now, you start addressing your health, focus on your health and your well-being, and also you give me the honor to be your guide in this journey. So reply to this email right now if you want to be part of this one-on-one program where we're going to address the foundations and help you to start unloading stress so you become like this little Buddha here in a nice space where there's a lot of energy flow and you don't have a bunch of marbles of blocking your flow. Okay, that's how you learn how to have stress in your life and yet not become stressed out, because when you become stressed out, that's when the body starts to become out of balance. And my job is to simply help you to restore your body back to balance, because by the way, the body is designed to live in balance, not the other way. So reply this email right now. Let's get you in my schedule. Let's get you started. And I can't wait to work with you. Thank you so much.